Good morning, everybody. So this morning I am going to be starting my day off with this from Amy's brand. It's a tofu scramble in a pocket sandwich, specifically the pocket sandwich. That's the one that we like. We did do this in a taste test, probably over a year ago. We did a lot of breakfast burritos, breakfast different things like that. And this one was my favorite. I know it's got bell peppers and shiitake mushrooms in it, but at least when we taste tested it, it didn't really bother me too much. So I'm going to go ahead and cook this up. I'll show you what it looks like after it's cooked, but this is going to be my breakfast, probably with a glass of orange juice on the side. All right, everybody, so here is my breakfast pocket. I'm going to show it to you. It obviously doesn't quite look like the package, but what does? But anyway, here it is. It's very, very hot. So I'm trying not to touch it too much because it's still very hot and steamy right now. But I did cut it in half so you guys can see it. There is the tofu scramble. There's a pepper right there. I think there's a mushroom over in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Like I said, it's really hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down for a couple minutes. But here's the ingredients in case you are not familiar. We used to have them in the grocery store closest to us, but they stopped selling them. I can't remember where we found these. We might have found it at Wegmans maybe? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, these are good. I do like these, and like if I get a little bit too much pepper or a little bit too much mushroom, I will pull those out. But they taste good. I do like I said, this is the one in the pocket. The one that, ooh, that is hot. The one that was in the burrito I was not as fond of. So this is gonna be my breakfast, and I will see you all at lunch. All right, everybody, it is time for lunch. It is well, it's not even mid-afternoon. It's only about 1:30. But I did roast up these potatoes. The problem is I threw them in at 11:30, and then I got on a conference call. Move it a little bit here so you can get a little bit better lighting. Threw them in the oven at 11:30, and then I got on a conference call, and they got a little bit crispy. So we'll see. The inside is still pretty soft, you can see there, but like the outsides are pretty crispy. And then I do have these green beans. These are just some steam and bag green beans. So I'm going to be eating these two things for lunch today. Some mashed potatoes and some baked potatoes and green beans. So this is going to be my lunch, and I'll see you guys at dinner. Actually, I think I might, I'll show you how much I actually ate in a couple minutes after, well, not a couple minutes, about a half an hour after I'm done eating. I'll show you what I ate and what's still left. All right, guys, so I have an empty plate, as you can see, except for one part of the potato skin that was a little bit more crunchy. There's a hand reaching into my green bean bowl, if you saw that. I did not eat all of this. This actually ended up, you can see how many green beans are left. This actually ended up being a shared meal with my teenager. You know him as Neil on Omnis Vegan here. And there he is. So we did share these. He ended up eating about half the potatoes, and I think he ate probably more than half the green beans, but you would have seen a lot more left over if it hadn't been for him helping me out. So we will see you guys at dinner. Okay, everybody, it is time for dinner, and yes, I am eating potatoes for dinner as well as what I had for lunch. So, we've got some mashed potatoes with some sauerkraut actually on top, and I'm not a big fan of sauerkraut, but I will eat them like with my mashed potatoes. What I'll do is I'll just mix that all together and eat that together. And then I also have a big pile of corn here. So I know I had the roasted potatoes with green beans at lunch, but for dinner tonight, I'm going to have these mashed potatoes with the sauerkraut and the corn. So there is still some like extra potatoes and corn here, and there's some more sauerkraut too, but that's in a pot over there beside Neil. So anyway, this is what I'm going to eat for dinner. I hope you enjoyed this, what I ate today, and I will see you guys in the next Omnis Vegan.